Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, and today we are going to be looking at what's new in this new version of Premiere Pro 2025. So if you are there and you've been using Premiere Pro versions, for example the old versions like 2022 going back, so we are going to be looking at the new interface that we have. For example, if you open up Premiere Pro starting from 2023 to 2025, we are going to be looking at our interface and what's new, what has changed, what's the difference, and how we can find our way around these Premiere Pro new versions. Okay, let's go. I'm going to use version 2022 and version 2025. You see, this is version 2022, so this is what we get. Here you see these are my projects that I've worked on recently, but we are going to create a new project. Let's call this project interface. Yeah, project interface. Okay, let's go. So this is Premiere Pro 2025 is what I've been using recently. I have both versions, so let's go and create a new project. We are going to call it interface 2025 still. Okay, create. I'm not going to change other things, let's just go with that. Yeah, now you can see we have opened our version. We have opened our new project named interface 2025 in Premiere Pro 2025. But remember, we had also opened a new project in Premiere Pro 2022. So let's go and take a look at that. So here we are in Premiere Pro 2022, and here we are in Premiere Pro 2025. So we are going to look at, now you see the difference. Yeah, when you see, this is now the interface of Premiere Pro 2025, and here is the interface for Premiere Pro 2022. So you can notice the difference. There is a very big difference, but it's only the interface that has changed, but other things have not changed. They have remained the same, so everything's the same. Let's go to Premiere Pro 2020. Okay, now we are here. I prefer working in the editing. Okay, now here we are. Now you see this is how it looks like, but we are not going to use this. We are going to go to the editing, yeah, panel or menu. Yeah, I think it's menu. So when you come here, this is how it looks like in Premiere Pro 2020. In the other versions, we have all these menus here, but now here we are only having 3, which is import, edit, and export. So how do you find your way around these ones? For example, if you are used to the old versions, let's go. I usually drag my files and drop them here, and they just create sequences automatically. If I want to change the sequence, I just change them manually, but now let's do things the proper way. So let's go to file, and then we click import, which is going to take us to wherever we want to get these files, which we are going to be using. Okay, let's use this. Open. Now you see we have our video here. So now we are going to start our editing process. Let's drag this and drop it here. Okay, now you see we have our video. The video we have imported is here. Let's play it and see. So now that's our video. So now the tools panel is still here. It has not changed so much. Actually, most of the things, the only change that I noticed myself is that all these menus that were here is what really usually changed. Mostly only the panels that usually used to be here, it's what changed, but other things are still working the same. Maybe even a few more other advancements or few more changes, that additions, new things that they were added. So for now, this is our video. We can still get our laser tool, which is my favorite because I'm always cutting things. You can cut your video like that, like that, like that. So today I'm not going to be talking about so much of how you edit that, but I want to talk about the interface only, what's new, so that if you are an editor, you can find your way around. So for example, now if when we wanted to do things like effects, audio manipulation, coloring, effects, we could just go here and then select which menu we wanted, and we could get all those effects. But now here it's nowhere to be seen. For example, let me show you that in Premiere Pro 2022. Okay, so now you can see these are the panels, the menus I've been talking about. Yeah, you see we have learning, assembly, editing, color, effects, audio, graphics, caption, libraries, and so on. But when you go to Premiere Pro 2025, we don't have them. We only have the project name and these three menus. So how do you get these? For example, you want to do something about coloring, if you want to tweak the effects, audio manipulation, you want to do some graphics and captions. So how do you do that? What we are going to do is that we are going to go to this part here. When you click this menu, you see we have a lot of options here. You see we have vertical, we have essentials, we have learning. So in Premiere Pro 2022, all these menus were moved to this panel here. So this is where you can find all of them. Instead of looking for them from here, you can only find them here. So this is where we can get them, even new other menus that were not included or we didn't have in the old versions. They are also here. You can find them here, like the vertical. You can switch this interface to, for example, if you want to create a vertical reels or vertical videos. So now my video is not in a vertical form. Let me first get something else that is in vertical. So let's go to sequence, no file. Let's go to file and create new sequence. So now here we are having our settings. We are going to change this display here so that we can be able to get the vertical view which we can use to edit our vertical videos or YouTube shorts. So we are going to select this social media portrait, which is 9:16. It's the opposite of the horizontal video, which is 16:9. So let's select this, select that. Now you can see we have this vertical view. Let me bring my vertical video and you see. So when I drag and drop this, You can see this is my pastor and he was preaching, because I mostly do church media. When the COVID laws announced and when we learn the things. So thus you can see our display in vertical format, and remember we have another sequence here which is in horizontal, so you can just tweak around if you want to create a vertical video, if you want to create a horizontal, let's say YouTube video. Yeah, that's how you can do it. Just create a new sequence so that you can just move around these sequences, that and this. Or you can just do it your own way, because me, that's how I do, because when I'm creating videos, my church videos, I have usually have this format, and I want to create shorts from this main video, so that for me it's easy. I just create a new sequence so that I can just keep jumping around. If you want to go to get a new for example colors, you just go to that. Okay, so now we are in the colors panel. Yeah, you see, so now we can do this. Let me put it back to 100. Yeah, so now that is it. We can change the exposure. You see, you can change the contrast. You can do your coloring changes, whatever you want to do concerning colors, you can do it from here. You can still go back to this menu and then look for all other things like effects. It keeps switching, so that's how you can find your way around the new look in Premiere Pro versions. So let's say we have finished editing our videos. Now we want to export these videos. Simple way, you just click, you just press Ctrl M, and then you go to the export menu. So now we are here. You see there is also an option of exporting direct to your social media platform, for example Facebook, TikTok, Vimeo, X, YouTube. By me, I prefer exporting my videos or my projects directly to my folder, so that I can upload wherever I want, because I upload to so many platforms, so I can't use this option. But if you want, you can still use it, there is no problem. So here you see we can change our project name, because now this is the name of the clip that I used. I want to change that to interface. Yeah, interface test, that's what I'm going to call it. Everything's okay, everything's okay, that's what I want. Okay, I would prefer rendering in high quality, full HD. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So you come to export, you see, so now it's rendering. Our video is done. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let's support each other. Thank you.